How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. October is here. October is here. There are institutions that are FOMO buying, and there are people that haven't quite understood that yet. Stay through to the end, though, because we will be talking about not just Bitcoin. We're going to be talking about Cardano. We're going to be talking about altcoins. We're going to be talking about why altcoins aren't pumping and what altcoins are pumping. Definitely hit the like and subscribe if you want to show your support for Bitcoin and Ethereum over 55,000 and over 3,600. I mean, this is really exciting. And if you want to spread the word of what's happening in the crypto market, definitely hit the like and subscribe because that will push this out to more people. Even share it if you want. Also, in case you are feeling like you want to get in, BlockFi just started instant bank transfers. They're now available. So I have a lot of money on BlockFi myself, and I've gotten over $2,300 worth of interest. So definitely check them out underneath the video. They pay up to 8.25% on their stablecoin. They just raised it, and they pay interest on Bitcoin, Ethereum, all that kind of stuff. They're paying you a bonus for signing up. So definitely check that out underneath the video. Sign up with that link to get all those bonuses. So where are we seeing in the crypto market? Well, Bitcoin is near 55,000. It passed 55,000, came back down, and then is soldiering on. So Bitcoin, we have to talk about it first because it's the market leader. Then we'll get into Ethereum and Cardano and all these other altcoins here in a second. Bitcoin is having institutional FOMO. I talked about this morning, but you can see here, this is about $2 billion worth of volume here in 5 minutes. So 5 minutes, $2 billion worth of volume. This is not coming from retail traders. This is not at all coming from retail traders. It's coming from institutions FOMOing in. Now, why do I say that they're FOMOing in? Well, first of all, you could have spaced out the buys, right? You could have spaced them out so that you didn't put $2 billion in a few minutes. You could have been doing it over the last couple months, dollar cost averaging. We know that 62% of institutions are going to start investing within the next year in crypto. So I think some institutions now, big companies, whether it's hedge funds or maybe even public companies, are buying because they realize that it might be too late, even within the next couple weeks, right? Maybe they know something we don't, whether it's a Bitcoin ETF, whether it's Brazil or Tonga accepting it as legal tender. There's so many things that could happen here soon. There's just not enough Bitcoin to go around. The illiquid supply is going up. I've been talking about this a lot, but there's not much Bitcoin on the market now. I mean, this is the all-time low for Bitcoin on the market. And so many institutions want to buy. I think they are not willing to wait and try to dollar cost average into it. Now, I'm really excited because as institutions do this, they typically hold on longer than retail normally thinks. They're typically holding on as a hedge against inflation, against other assets. They want to hold on for a long time. So they will be holding most likely and not selling. Now, of course, there are whales, individuals that want to push down the price, and they will still try to do that. Some institutions might try to do that. Some, the ones that don't have to maybe disclose what they're doing necessarily. But there are people that will hold onto it for a long time, and the supply is going down. However, you might see FOMO in the institutions, but it's just starting, right? That was most likely one institution buying, or maybe a few, but what are the chances that they all do it in the first or in the same 5 minutes? The retail investor is still not FOMOing in. I think a lot of the people that have been in crypto have put in pretty much all the money that they have when Bitcoin fell back down under 30,000. Maybe they kept a little bit on the sidelines. Some of the people that have been around for a little bit longer kept a little bit more in stablecoin, but you're not hearing it from your friends and family yet. Should you buy into Bitcoin? In my opinion, I'm not hearing that yet. So that's the exciting part, right? We have all these things coming on the way. Of course, we can always fall down more, but we're at 55,000 and there's a lot of upwards price momentum. I mean, look, last one day, we were under $50,000 yesterday at this time. It's crazy to think about. Now we're at 55,000, so 10% move on the day. So that is what's happening in Bitcoin. Bitcoin kind of leads the market. Let's look at Ethereum. So Ethereum, I like to pull this up all the time. $1.6 billion burned in Ethereum since EIP 1559 went live. What was that? 2 months ago, right? So early August. So much is being burned. And as the price goes up, this number is only going to get higher. So we have Ethereum 2.0 coming. Ethereum is actually getting some money thrown in it because institutions are buying Ethereum along with Bitcoin. Those are the two cryptos that they're actually buying, and I'll show that here in a second. But Ethereum is starting to move up a little bit too. You can see it above 3,600. Now, it's not the same amount that Bitcoin is moving up. I think whenever we get large pushes up in Bitcoin, everyone looks at Bitcoin. When we get slow and steady pushes up in Bitcoin, then money starts to trickle into some of these other coins. I mean, think about last time we were at 52,000 for Bitcoin, we were around 4,000 for Ethereum, and now we're at 55,000 and Ethereum's still at 3,600. So that's kind of how it works. Now, looking at Cardano, we have some Cardano news. Great support for local blockchain startups in Africa. Emergo establishes Emergo Africa to support 100 local startups within 3 years. So they will invest and support pre-seed and early blockchain startups with a market cap of 20 million or less in Africa. So that's really cool. They're going to help push the ecosystem even further. If you recognize that name, Emergo, it's because they set up this $100 million Cardano ecosystem investment vehicle. So I'm not exactly sure if this is part of that, but they are going to invest 100 million into the ecosystem. So they are, again, pushing it forward, really trying to push adoption and innovation in Africa specifically. They've worked with Africa before. Now, with that being said, I did talk about this earlier. A lot of people think that Cardano is actually undervalued compared to Ethereum, and this is specifically coming from Grayscale, the Cardano and Ethereum market cap to monthly active addresses. So the active addresses for Cardano skyrocketed recently while the price has actually come down in Cardano a little bit, while the price of Ethereum has gone up. So it is saying that it's undervalued if you look at this metric. With that being said, Cardano is still smaller than Ethereum in terms of how many people use it, and it's still scaling up. So some people will pay a premium for Ethereum because of the fact that it is larger. Now, why is Cardano still down? Why are some of these other altcoins still down? Well, we're seeing Bitcoin and Ethereum push up because institutions are buying, and we have the numbers to support this. I can actually show you. So I showed this just a few days ago too. Digital asset funds flow. So this comes out from CoinShares every single week, and you can see Bitcoin had $69 million worth of money coming in from institutions. Ethereum 20 million, and then multi-assets we have Solana with less than $1 million. Binance actually had a negative flow, Polkadot negative flow, and Cardano just slightly positive. So while these other altcoins aren't getting much money in them, Bitcoin and Ethereum have a lot of money dumping into them. Now, this is from a few days ago, but it's most likely still the same thing now. We see a lot of institutions buying up Bitcoin and Ethereum, most likely because of what's going to come here with all these different news pieces here. And if institutions or if companies buy, they're going to probably be buying these couple cryptocurrencies. They're not going to be going down the line and buying, Tezos or something like that. They're going to be buying Bitcoin and Ethereum to put on their balance sheet most likely, or to use, right? Some companies are using Ethereum to buy NFTs. So that's where we're sitting right now. That's why these other altcoins aren't moving, but they most likely will. It's just a question of waiting, right? We have to wait a little bit longer. If we see Bitcoin continue to rise, these other altcoins will probably rise a little bit more. I mean, heck, if we get Bitcoin to go up 20-30%, I can't imagine people won't be flooding into some of these smaller altcoins. And right now I am excited about some of these other altcoins. I bought some more Solana just last night, mostly for NFTs, but I am excited about altcoins outside of Ethereum too. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, check out the link down below to BlockFi if you want a super easy way of getting passive income that is, I think, more safe than a lot of the other options in crypto. So definitely check that link out. You can get that instant deposit. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely hit the like and subscribe to get more videos like this. Hit the like and subscribe if you want to show your support for Bitcoin over 55,000. Thank you guys so much. I will see you in the next video. Bye.